Exactly. Hindi ko rin ibibigay. Magkantay ka sa December pa. Bali umiyak, mahal na umiyak ka siya. Unless emergency, life and death.
Ang agreement natin ganito.
Hindi, yun talaga yung ano ko. Pag life and death emergency yan, sige. Pero kung gagamitin mo, ay, ganito, bla bla bla, ay, nakuha. Wala kang magmalita sa akin.
Good morning, Scott. I'm good. Yourself? Okay.
Happy Tuesday. Happy! Ano kaya pinag-ano namin? Kami tatlo dito. Namiss ko na kasi
Is this going to be a combination of behavioral interview and technical interview?
Sabi yung sita. Okay, send na sa kanya screenshot ka. Kaya ito pinintay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're looking for senior level or junior level?
Kaya ano ko na yung pinag ko na yung top. Inuna ko na siya lang. Yun yung inuna ko lahat. Ako. Nararamdaman ko na yun.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed na ako. Kasi 70 plus yung
Do you think an SD guy will become a senior level right away? No, right away. Okay. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Morning.
Mag-follow up lang ko ng agent na si Birdland, no? Ang nag-set up niya.
Diba ba? Kung hindi mo primero sa iyong sarili mo, hindi ka makakasikat 2,000 na ngayon. Ang saan mo?
Okay.
Oo, ibig sa mo yung sarili mo na mag-save. Kasi parang pera natin, hindi na ako gusto na limitin mo gastos natin.
I've been in IT industry for over 15 years already, so I've been through a lot of networking issues as well. First, I was a service desk analyst for about 10 years, and I've been an administrator, an identity access management. So it's not more on the network side, but it's more of like security side, like internal security, like securing the folders and access. So we're basically giving access to servers, databases, certain bank applications and stuff. But in terms of network experience, though I haven't been into network position before, but I have a basic fundamental knowledge about network and how network works. So, excuse me.
Meeting.
Ay, nakita ko na rin mo.
Meeting. Ang tagal ng meeting nila actually. Tawagin mo ako kahapon. Ano nga ako kahapon. Iwan ko na yung lunch break ko. Dito lang ako para in case na ano na magtumawag siya.
Wow, that was too long ago.
So, yan.
Uh,
Siguro na-stress si Ana. Grabe na, hindi ko na-review. Ito na lang yung sa chat.
Basically, I forgot the server of that BlackBerry. We normally add a device to the BlackBerry server. I forgot the term, but yeah, I forgot the term. Yeah. No, we're not. We're not. We're normally get the issues with the users, and then escalated it. And if the BlackBerry is tagged as RMA, we normally escalated it and put a ticket to it.
Kasi di ba mga charges na ano, tsaka yung sa
Kailangan mo ng sampalin na lang.
Pero kasi di ba may kailangan matayan sa service na sa kailangan mo yung ay parang mapaisip ka talaga.
Parang ano lang yan ba? Hindi kasalanan ng parents natin na pinanganak tayo mahirap. Kasalanan yung mamatay ko mahirap. Ganun lang. Kasi wala kami mga-
At least I know how to use the hubs and switches and routers. Hubs is not intelligent because it's getting all the broadcasts, meaning that if someone sends a packet to hubs, every nodes would accept that. So it broadcasts to every nodes or every interface of that hubs. And unlike using switch, is more of like intelligence. A layer 2 switch is identifying every host by getting their MAC addresses. So it's if someone sends a message or sends a data to a computer that connects to that switch, it goes directly to that user. So meaning there's no pocket loss for that, so it goes directly to that node, and there's no what do you call this? There's a communication between the sender or the source and the destination. So one is try to give the synchronization, and the other party is is trying to acknowledge the exchange of data. So basically, switches create LAN and router create WAN. So it depends because sometimes there's a switches can do routings as well. They call it layer 3 switch. So they can actually put a VLAN to it, and what do you call this, and also provide every port, which whether you declare it or you put it every port to whether an access port or a voice port. Sometimes you actually do the trunking port every interface of that switch. So
doon kasi kinuha, yung sa Velasco, doon kinuha yung
voice is more of like analog signal, so and data is more of digital. So and if you're going to create a network, so you always prioritize the voice because um, voice is UDP type of protocol, meaning you always send without confirming if that information uh, is still still what do you call this still full, meaning there's no handshake if you have like if you're using data, so you must be prioritized. Unlike, I mean the voice. Unlike the data is there's a there is a handshaking, so it's a full duplex type of communication. Uh, Cisco, because Cisco has its own proprietary. So, hello, hello. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, because there's another call, SD call come in, so I accidentally press it. So I'm sorry. Um, where are we at? Oh yeah, the firewall, the Cisco. Well, for me, I would probably choose Cisco because it's has its own proprietary, unlike other firewalls like Fortinet or Palo Alto. So I preferred using the Cisco. Uh, well, to be honest, uh, we got router at home, so you know for a fact that router has capability to set a rules, right? Like uh, allowing certain IP address to block or allow incoming traffic. Let's say port 80, so that would be the internet. So, and you can also block the 443 or allow 443, not block but allow, because 443 is secure. So, and you can also do MAC filtering using firewall, and also web filtering. What else? And so those are basic knowledge that I got from firewall. So, and allowing or opening a port to it, like um, uh, DNS port, like 53, port 53, another and another protocol like mail server protocol. It's a DNS. Yeah. Security. Security. Sorry. Mm, yep. You have to make sure that all important incoming and outgoing traffic is has in place, because as you aware, as you're aware, this is Quanta is an enterprise company, so there are a lot of services that needs to provide to all the users. So you have to make sure that those rules or those services are being implemented on your own firewall. Yeah. Uh, Colonies is more of like a security software. Uh, I I don't have that much time of digging to that application, but um, it's more of like, penetration testing software, wherein you can, let's say a company wanted to see if there's a vulnerability on their company. So you can use Kali Linux to, to use that as a tool to see if there's a vulnerability on that company. So it's just like doing a penetration testing to it, and inform them that, hey, this is your vulnerability, so you have to do something about it. And maybe giving them advice like uh, giving a firewall, or setting up a firewall with their network and stuff. Mhm. Process, network process, or here in SSD. Hmm. Well, when I came here in Kwana as a service desk, there's no knowledge base yet. So we came up like um, giving our own knowledge base and sending it to the team that, hey, this is the certain troubleshooting that you need to done in order to resolve this issue. So before it was through there was actually a knowledge base, but uh, we tend to improve those knowledge base and send it over to the team in order for us to have a systematic resolution to every issues, whether it's related to network, related to application, or related to the to access. So it's more of like knowledge base and process improvement. Hi, Bill. Oh, well, never configure a router in implementing spanning tree before, but based on what I've read, spanning tree prevent broadcast storm, meaning if you have multiple switches, you must delegate a root switch in order for the for the broadcast directly send the traffic to the certain switches. So meaning if there's one switch fail, the root switch will find the nearest MAC address that's sent to that specific host, and in that way you will actually prevent broadcast storm by using that root or bridge switches. So technically it's only applicable to switches, not for router. Yeah, that's what I understood about the spanning tree protocol. Yes, Bill. Uh, I remember I sent a message to Scott before, like one site that's not getting any internet at all, and both wireless and wired are not working. And when I saw what what Steven Torres put on notes to it. He said that 80 sites and services is not yet implemented. So actually, I read something about the sites and services, because if you don't have the correct subnet or the subnet of that site location in Active Directory, you will not be able to replicate the you know the services and what do you call this, the services and particularly with the domain control, so you'll not be able to get the services and including the DHCP server or the DHCP services. So what I did was just ask Bill, is this something to do with the Active Directory to resolve? So, and what Scott did, yeah, yes, this is Active Directory. When I tried to look at the back the ticket and it was, it was added by the Active Directory team. That, yeah, and what that was resolved this issue by doing that. So. Mm-hmm. Oh my, that was 2003, way back in college, yeah. Because CCNA course was actually four modules. That was only module one and module two, so I did not complete that module. Yeah.
Ako, pasok mo. Ako po, ibalik ko.
I did not. I did not do that personally. I actually watched that on YouTube. There was like one network administrator trying to do a tutorial to the try to do a tutorial. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Feeling ko hindi siya naka-check. Wala naman red eh.
Yan ang makita yung view ko.
Wala naman po. Weird.
Well, I always implement the OSI layer. Sometimes I jump from the bottom to the top. But in this case, since it's Wi-Fi, so there's no cable-related issues with that. But I'm going to ask the user first if this is the first time to connect to that Wi-Fi. So if the user said yes, so maybe it's time to check if he has the password. or he has the right credential to connect to it. If not, so um, I will provide him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, is it a mobile device or just a computer that she's using? It's Windows laptop. So I probably check the IP address if it's valid or not. So if the users has the correct IP address that giving by the DHCP server and the what do you call this, the router itself, or the what is that network called, DHCP, yeah, if it's giving it the DHCP server. Mm-hmm. I'll probably put an ipconfig command on command prompt, and from there I will be able to tell if the user is getting the valid IP address given by the DHCP server. Uh, mm-hmm. 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 Default gateway, yeah. Uh, from that black screen alone, or that command prompt alone? Or, okay, given the fact that he has the right IP address and default gateway, and DHCP is working fine, so I'll probably check the uh, the website that users trying to connect to. Maybe the website itself is not reachable, so I'll try to give him, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well then, yeah. Well then, probably user needs to flush the DNS to in order. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, um, in terms of network candidates like me, what qualification are you guys looking, aside from being, a network enthusiast? Do you really looking for, an in-depth knowledge about network, or are you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes talagang maingay ka. Gusto naman silent ka. Most of the time silent yung
Okay.
Nakita ko
Uh,
yung keyboard na dock.
I thought you were gonna ask something about like VLAN or yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yun lang sa office. Ano ba yung...
Mhm. That's a very good question. First I'd like to know first how many hosts that site needed. So from there I'll be able to tell how many subnet I'll I'll be able to put. So um, and how many department or how many how do you call this? How many VLANs that I will be able to add to that network. So, but main thing the uses of VLAN is just to separate the broadcast in order you know, to prevent the network congestion. So you must implement a VLAN to a network. So you cannot have just a flat VLAN to a network to a specific site. So first you have to do a subnetting. So basically, you have to create how many subnet that you need, how many hosts that you need for that site. So, and actually, you got a lot of computation because you have to do a lot of decimal and binary computation. But right now, it's kind of hard to explain because I don't have the right tools with me. So. Mhm.
Yung first 4 years is na college sa kulang. Yung magdala
Hmm.
ayoko ng ano natatakot ako.
That's a very good point. Yeah. Well, probably because when I just saw a small film regarding an IT guy, and he said that the network guy is almost the network team is always a go-to guy, even if the real issue is not really related to network. So they always blame the network team. That hey, so yeah, so I just want to prove to them that it's not always the network issues. Maybe that they need to consider some stuff like maybe an application issue or maybe other stuff. So I wanna honestly I wanna dig deeper with regards to how really network works. So right now I have very fundamental knowledge about how network works, but just like you guys, you're seniors network guys, so actually looking up to you and how you guys deal with with the quantum network alone is very big. So I actually wonder how you guys deal with those issues or as per Scott. So I wanted to be in the dark side of IT. So I think that's actually triggering me to become a network IT or network engineer or what or be part of your team. Yeah, but I know it's not that easy. I know it's not that easy. I need to have a lot of experiences, not just reading, not just tutorials. Uh, just like Scott said, I must have a broad experience with all Cisco devices or network devices, networking devices, like firewalls, switches, WAP. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that's actually my questions, follow-up questions to you. So what I would, what are the things that I need to do? But since you mentioned that actually answered my question. Yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll take that advice, Scott. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. No, not at all. I know. Actually, I actually try to memorize all the advice you just gave me. So I think that's the great start for me to to elevate my career. So hopefully, because it's not really on me. So I need your help as well in order for me to to achieve that goal. So and good thing that you guys are willing to help me to get to that level. So that's good. And like I said earlier, so it's I'm happy that you just giving me an opportunity to assess my knowledge. So from that from that point, I actually really happy. So that's it. So I really appreciate what this interview. Yep. Uh, it's 3 p.m. Manila until 12 p.m. 12 a.m. rather. Hmm. Yes. No, half until 12. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you guys are, are you still awake during that time? So, yeah, I saw Scott still awake in the middle of the night. So, so that's how tough you guys are. Hmm. Yeah. It always a network issue, even if it's not. So, yeah. Hmm.
Wala na pala, nakakulog yung narinig natin dyan. Wala
Hmm.
na pala. May mapayong kasi nasa, sa hallway.
Ang kain na naman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I take that advice. Yeah, it's a great experience. If you know, in the future, so that will solidify me as as a network guy, if ever. I know, yeah, I know for myself that my knowledge is not that not that broad, not that deep. So, anyways, yeah, thank you very much, guys, for giving me this opportunity to assess. Bye. Yeah. Bye bye. Yep.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. Ni si Scott o si ano? Mm. Okay.
By the way, I'm going to send this to Glenn the permission for the system. So that you can see.
Mm.
Okay, I'll send it over to chat. Alright, Igalo, bye.
Mm. Mm. Ah, parang sinasabi niya rin um, hindi pa ako ready. Mm. Para hindi pa ako ready. Parang sinasabi ni Boss Scott na bigyan ako ng opportunity bigyan ako ng opportunity na mag-focus sa mga network issue pa. Tapos i-resolve ko para in the future magkaroon ako ng opportunity na mag, paano ba? ah, mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mm. Mm. You, you always put the blame daw pagka network ka. Diba, gutom ka lang? Ako, maputi din ah. Diabetic? Kakalinis ko lang. ng ipin kanina. Anyways. Yep, oo, totoo yan. Para kasi doon yung bacteria eh. Mhm. Mhm.
Maingay, no?
Hmm.
Phone yan natin. Phone.
May 4 minutes pa kasi ako pag mag-start yung meeting.
Mhm. Proactive na. Tama. Automation na yan eh. Hindi. Pero, hindi. Hindi. Mm-mm. SCCM? Ay kasi, saan yan? Mhm. Wala. Wala. Go-to guy, parang go-to guy. More on switches eh. Configuration eh. Hindi. Sige. Sa kanya na diretso. Sige. Wireless outage. Ano pa isa? Sige. Okay. Okay. Dami. Yan, nagsama sa interview. Dami nila. Dami, no? Itong dami nun eh. Sino? Si Rene. Ah, siya yung pinaka-senior eh. Hmm. Ah.
Chat po siya sa akin. Nakapag-usap na daw po sila ni
Mhm. Lagi, message, sila, Carlo, sige. Sige, sige. Morning mga bro. Uy, may bulinggit. Sky's the limit. Nakita ng ipin. Kinurot may kamukha ng nanay, no? 1K yan every month, every 1K yan every month. Morning, morning.
close the first one. So, it's like